Parshat opens up speaking about the lighting of the menorah in the temple, and it says praises Aharon. It says, "Vayas ken Aharon." Hashem gave Aharon the task of lighting and kindling the lights, and the Torah says, "Vayas ken Aharon." Aharon did as Hashem said, or Aaron did so. And Rashi says this is great praise for Aharon because it means that it shows that he did not deviate. Melamed shelo shina. So it's not clear exactly what that praise is. You can interpret it different ways. The simple explanation is that he did everything Hashem said, and he did it daily the same way Hashem said to do it. And there's great praise in that. We talked about that on Friday night, the idea of repetition. Another explanation, the Sfat Emet says beautifully, he didn't change his excitement. Like the first day he got this task, he was excited. But he kept staying excited about the mitzvah as he kept doing it. And that's a very hard thing to do, obviously, to stay connected and excited about mitzvah when you do it on a continuous basis. Final explanation, I think it's a really nice one, is Rav Meir of Premishlan, is the Talmid of the Baal Shem Tov. He said that what were we praising? Which lack of change were we praising? We're praising that he got this high appointment to light the candle, light the menorah. It was a great honor. Nevertheless, he didn't change as a person as a result of it. It wasn't that his intention didn't change, but rather he didn't change. He still remained the same Aharon. Same Aharon that would seek peace and be nice to people and try to bring people together, even though he had this grand, this great level in the temple. So a story connected to this is Rabbi Akiva Eger, who was one of Gdolei Ador. Anybody in yeshiva, when you try to study an explanation of Rabbi Akiva Eger, it's very difficult to understand. He's a genius, and he still was a nice guy. And the story goes like this: he was in a wagon on the way to do a mitzvah all night, and there's always a wagon in these stories. But anyway, so he's going all night in the wagon, and it's raining, and it was raining beforehand. So there's all this water on the way, and the driver of the wagon. He sees that the wheel gets stuck in a ditch. So he got out, tried to pick up the wagon from the ditch, and in doing so, he got wet. So Rabbi Akiva Eger had, in his travels, he had suitcases, etc. So he offered the driver dry socks. The driver took the dry socks, put them on. He was comfortable. They got to where they needed to get to. In the morning, Rabbi Akiva Eger steps out, and the driver sees Rabbi Akiva Eger has no socks on. And he asked, what are you doing? Why are you not wearing any socks? I thought you provided me from your luggage. My luggage, it was locked. Okay, no access to it. I gave you my socks. I didn't want you to be cold as you drove all the way to where we're going. So Rabbi Akiva Eger was Gadol Ador, was one of the greatest of his generation. He was simple enough and kind enough to think about other people's needs. So that's real godless. That's the greatness of Aharon HaKohen. It's greatness of our Gdolim, that they're great people. They're on a very high level, but they still think about being kind and generous and simple towards other people.